Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Depends on where you're to in the world, of course. Basically, this is the Gamer Smith back once again with a little bit more troveness. Of course, doing basically still a bit of recovery and stuff like that. I'm not doing too bad with it, of course. Just trying to see exactly what's on the go today and see exactly what I need to do. Hmm. Ooh, I just sold that. Nice. All right, we're going to do here. We always do our first thing in the morning or this afternoon, actually. It's about late for me to actually be streaming than normal, but yeah, that's what it is. And I'm going to do some Bomber Royale just to get those extra few points, of course. And working on that. That'll be my first thing. First thing is first. Uh, let me see. Let me look at exactly what's going on here. Yep. All right, we got this going. Sweetness. All right, let me switch over to my chatness. Oh, good luck, chatness. Uh, do. Ooh, no, I don't need to upgrade the Galaxy Store. Ooh, I need Twitchness. Thank you. I'm there. Sweetness. Gotta love the troveness. There we go. Now, just waiting for Bomber Royal, of course. Uh-huh. Doodle-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing today? Hopefully doing great. And welcome to the chat. And how is my lurker doing today? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I'm just doing try to figure exactly what I'm going to need to do today. Of course, it's been a light stream for me because, of course, the medication and stuff I'm on is throwing my sleep schedule way off. That's one of the biggest reasons why I can't go to work right now as well. So I've been trying to deal with that. And like I said, I'm still recovering from um, basically my surgery. So it's just more of a max and relax, chilling like a villain type of day, you know. So yeah, woo, sweetness. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna go along and get some more cosmic gems. I think they are always needed, of course. Going in, yep, sweetness. uh, Gotta love having that phone close by so you can actually still text people. It's actually the only way I could be texting right now with you guys is through my phone. Because I can't sit down on a chair right now currently because it caused too much strain on my surgery. So yeah, so I'm getting around that. I'll be okay now. The next little bit, of course. Ooh, and welcome. Thanks, G Hawk. How are you doing today, my friend? I'm just basically going to short your name just a little bit because it's a little bit easier, and that's using your first the first four letters. Hopefully, you're doing great. Of course, like I said, hopefully you enjoy the stream at the same time. I do help people in Trove itself. Now, I do Minecraft and stuff as well. Like, I mean, I've been playing games for a very long time, but I don't mind helping people out. Like I said, to that point, if you're a new player or just a returning player itself, coming back into Trove and so on and so forth, you can easily be able to go along and say check out my YouTube channel as well if you'd like to do so to catch up on the information. if you don't play a Trove and you like to build a play Trove, basically you can use this information just to start you off. And yes, I do have that many videos and stuff like that, and that much support for this game because I've been playing this game for a very long time as well. And like I said, I enjoy this game because, hey, it's great for those people that's got serious ADHD or ADD or combined of both. And basically, if you die or anything like that in the game, you don't have to worry about going, oh my God, what had just happened? And you don't have to worry about dropping your gear and stuff like that. You basically build up your characters as you go, and that's exactly how that works. So, like I said, regardless of that, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing good, of course. Like I said, I'm always worried about you guys because even though you're on the other side of the world, it's just trying to basically get that many more streams and stuff in and try to make stuff work, of course, and so on and so forth. So I'm always trying to do something, like I said, something a little different, trying to basically keep my energy up as much as I can and do it that way. So, yeah. Uh, oh, okay. What benefits? Okay. What can I do? Okay. What do you have? I know what kind of console do you play on? Do you play on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, or are you a PC or Xbox player? Because that's the four main consoles that people play on. Well, PC is not a console, but you know what I mean. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what trying to get where you're to in the game itself. Because if you're playing on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, I'd be able to help you out if you're to say a new player. Like I said, I had one person coming in demanding stuff yesterday, and I don't listen to demands, but I don't mind helping people out. So, it's just, oh, U9, oh, geez, you're much higher than that. Because I was going to say PC. Okay. I tell you what, are you stuck in some point? Or what's your PR right now? Because I'll be able to help you out and give you some information on that. And probably answer some questions too, so you can actually, I had one guy that was stuck at 36K. He's now almost equivalent to me right now, and he's only been catching up in the past week and a half. So as you get higher and higher, it takes that much more to augment and stuff like that. So it takes that much more time to get that grind. So, like I said, depends on how I can help you itself. Because, like I said, I've been playing this game since the game came out on console, and I was playing it basically before it really got re-released on PC. So I started off with PC back in the day. Now, what I could have done if you were actually a new player on the console, because there's no my name in Trove, there's no crossplay, dude. There is no crossplay whatsoever. Trove does not support crossplay. And like I said, never since the game actually came out. So you gotta remember, Trove is run under a very, very old game engine. So it wouldn't matter anyway. But like I said, that means if you're on PC, and if it could work, that means I could give you my MSN account, or my crossplay account, ID number, or ID name, and I'd be able to do it that way. But the only problem is, it's just pointless to Trove, because that's why I've got my YouTube channel and stuff going. My YouTube channel is basically under the same name as me, and it's a link in my description as well. That will actually be able to help you as well. I've been playing this game for, like I said, many years. I'm not a new player. Like I said, my PR will kind of tell you exactly where I'm standing. Plus, I've also got other characters as well. That's way beyond. But I can tell you my name here on PSN. But I know you can't crossplay. This is my This is my crossplay. This is my give me a second. This is my Discord. So I'm pretty much across the board. Like, I mean, I've got pretty much everything set up in that direction. It's just if I can help you out, I will try to help you out as much as I can. That's what I do with games. Like, it's not just Trove. I play Doom. I play all different types as well. So it's not just one type of game. Like I said, Trove is just one of my longest played games. I get over 10,000 hours in this game so far. And that's non-stop. Well, I basically, I would have had more hours, only 4. I basically got banned for a week off of PlayStation a couple of years back because it was a misunderstanding of something, and that was just it. But now I would have about 12 to 1,400 hours played on Trove. So, oh, you're trying to do it this way. ID. No. You're trying to do commands. I don't have all the commands set up itself. I get the basic commands. That's it. I don't have everything set up on my on here, but I don't even know what command you're trying to put in itself. But yeah, like I said, like I said, when it comes to, I've been basically with streaming the last 7.5 months with Twitch, but I've been many years with YouTube. I've been streaming with YouTube since 2009. So yeah, and I've been helping people since then as well. Try to help people as much as I can. Because a lot of these online games does not have a manual or anything to follow by. And that's the great huge problem with these. And you got to learn how to play them. So, yeah. Like I said, my throat is a little bit hoarse right now because my medication is drying my throat and stuff it a little bit. But like I said, my voice is usually a bit different than this. But I'm still not trying to strain it either. Because I was doing that yesterday a little bit. But yeah, like I said, what you could do is just check out my YouTube channel as well, and to see what you're missing. I just look for under the earlier videos, not the newer videos. Those are the streaming videos. But what I've got for information at the very beginning, it will basically tell you about the farming, about statting. It'll tell you everything in the game. Because between U9 and U9 and a U11, that's a great big huge jump. That's a great big huge jump in light. That's also a great big huge jump in stats. And if you don't have your stats right, you will not be able to do U11 at all. And this is what I try to teach people itself, because they get stuck. Let me see. Let me give me a second here. Let me see. Frenzies. No, I told you cannot do crossplay. I'm in notifications right now. I don't see nothing. I'm into basically my game base right now. and it's telling me friends. I see nothing. So I don't see you at all. If you're on PC to try to add me, you cannot add me. Unless I'm playing a PC version. As I just mentioned to you, that there's no crossplay. Crossplay was never added to the Trove. It was never added to the Trove game itself. Because as I just said, you basically, the software is very old. You gotta remember, this software goes back in 2011, 2012. So a lot of this crossplay didn't exist back then. So what happens is with that, like, I mean, yes, you can play online with people, but it'll basically be, like I said, even PlayStation 2, there's no crossplay. Same thing. Because it's an older console, but you can still play online with people. But it's only mostly LAN games and stuff like that. So it's a great huge difference in that. You got to understand how things work itself and the way crossplay actually works. So you can add me, but I won't see you. That's the thing. So I don't know what else to tell you from there. That's why when it comes to crossplay for this game, like I said, that's why I got my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel will basically give you all the information in that direction. So if you're actually missing something or needing information or whatever the case may be, you better use that. So I don't know what else to tell you from there. Like, I mean, I'm a computer technician myself, and I've been trying to explain it the best way I can. And if you don't get it, well, I can't help you with that. Like I said, you can add me to crossplay, but that's even useless because crossplay does not work. I wish it did, though. I'd be able to basically have more players and stuff like that, and you'll have the lobbies a lot more. You'll have a lot more lobbies, plus you'll have a lot more organization too between it. And plus, would everything be cross connect or crossplay? That would be awesome. But that's not going to happen anytime soon because it's such an old piece of software. Now, like I said, all the new software between 2015 and above, it does support the crossplay in most cases. Like I could play Borderlands with you if you're on PC. The only thing is, I'm not on a piece of software right now to add people either. So that's what happens. So, yeah, like I said, I can't explain it no more than that. Like I said, if you don't get it, I can't help you. I can help you with information and stuff like that, just in case you're missing something, or in a game that you're actually playing, you'll be able to actually use the information. That's it. That's all it's allowed me to do. If it could work the other way, I would love for it to work the other way. But like I said, it's not going to happen. Like, I mean, I tried everything before to see if you did had crossplay to this. They were supposed to add crossplay or some kind of program to it, but they found it wouldn't work. It does, even though Windows 8 CE is running under the Xbox, and even that you cannot do crossplay with that either, even though it's still running a Windows application. So it's kind of weird, but I mean that's what it is. Like you might think, oh, it's Microsoft, it's the same thing as a PC, but no, it's not. It's completely different from there. Like I mean, all console software is all separated. And that's exactly the way that works. As I said before, if like I said, once you get the information and know exactly what to do, it just make like I said, and making builds that works. Because right now I'm in a U11 right now, and I'm having no problems whatsoever. I'm still working on somewhat mastery. I'm trying to get my Bomber Royale done today, but it seems like Bomber Royale is actually glitching. So that might be a downer for me today. But I'm not too much worried about having that one downer for a day. Hopefully they basically fix it soon or do something else with it. Because I know there's people in Bomber Royale right now, but it's not. I can't connect right now for some odd reason. And I know it's not the software or anything like that. It's just the way Bomber Royale works. So, yeah. But I should be able to give you a heads up, dude. If you're stuck on whatever the case may be, you'll be able to go and basically learn the stuff that you didn't know and so on and so forth and catch up on everything else. Because even if you got to U9, it's either basically a lot of people get you to U9 and do all the other Ubers. But what happens is they get carried. They get carried right straight through the game. And what happens is when you carry somebody straight through the game, you don't learn nothing. And that's what happens. So you'd be missing a lot of information. And that's how that works. Now, I'm not saying that nobody don't know nothing like that. But there's a lot of players out there like that. I mean, a lot. So, it's what you deal with every day, pretty much. That's one thing I'd like to be able to see with so many of these games, to be able to be cross-played. That'd be so super. But like I said, a lot of them just don't have the support. And sometimes cross-play, they don't bother to do with it just because they're not necessarily lazy to do it. It's just there's a lot of complications and a lot of problems with trying to do cross-play constantly. Like Trove has its enough issues as it is. That's exactly how that works. So, you gotta remember, Trove crashes a lot, gives a lot of issues, gives off or whatever, just because of the software. You gotta remember, as soon as you start putting old software with newer updates and stuff like that, it doesn't operate correctly either. So that makes a huge difference. And that goes for any console and so on and so on and so forth. It's only a certain percentage a console can go. It's only a certain percentage a PC can go to a point. That's why they keep on coming up with Windows and everything every couple of years, just because of that reason. And a lot of people don't know that, but like I said, when it comes to being outdated, that's what happens. Now, your hardware mightn't be outdated that much, but your software can be. And that makes a big difference at the end of the day. So, like I said, that's coming from a PC tech side of things, of course, and understanding that. So that should give you a bit of a heads up what you're trying to do and what you're not trying to do, and now not waste your time with it. If I was playing a racing game and stuff like that, or playing Minecraft, or playing something else, it would actually work. But now currently, it will not work. And that's the that's the thing. So like I said, I wish it did work. That'd be so awesome. But like I said, as the older software gets phased out, there's a lot of stuff that won't work. That's why, like I said, with new updates and stuff like that, even with Trove, they can come out with the same code and add stuff to it. But as you notice, they don't have an upgraded engine. They got nothing else to basically add to that. And that's exactly what happens. So what I'm saying is basically the software is so dated that there's no way to really upgrade it. They were going to try to come up with a Trove 2 at some point, but that means you would actually have to revamp and using a new gaming and again a game engine. That means you have to use the Unreal 4 or Unreal 5 engine just to get that to work. But now that means everybody would have to start over again in a new game, just like every other game that's coming out right now currently. That's why I always look for the newest, latest version of the game and play that instead of waiting. Like I said, sometimes it takes a couple of years. But I was, like I said, I was trying to look for, I'm trying to play Overwatch 2 right now to test it out. That is basically having so many issues with people connecting. Because a lot of people still didn't quote even after the first day. So, like I said, hopefully that will be panned out soon. And that's all to do with server side. Nothing to do with client side at all. So think of it this way. When you get the server side and client side with a software, do forget to communicate together. If you don't, you can't do nothing with it. So like I said, that's exactly how that stuff works. But regardless of that, hopefully everybody else is doing okay. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show, of course. Right now I'm just doing nothing, which I should be grinding. Been trying to get Bomber Royale working, but it's not working. I know the reason why it's not working. Because it's overcrowded. Because that's used to happen before. Like at certain times of the day you can't do something. Because it used to basically crash out or try to put you in limbo. Or B, there's not enough players. And it's under a timer. So that's the two aspects of that. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll like to be able to get my Bomber Royale done today, though. That'd be pretty darn sweet. But since I don't have it, that's just it. And I gotta worry about it, though. Like I said, I can always miss a day. All right. Still doing the grindage. And trying to get my Paragram daily logins done. Of course, I try to do them in the morning, and try to get them done every day, of course. And that's the most important thing, because it helps me to get upgraded my gems and get other things as well. So I can get those crystalline gems and stuff like that, and so on and so forth. So I can actually make stuff work right for myself. And that basically helps other people out too, because if they're playing with me on the console, be able to do some grinding and stuff together at some point. And I've been trying to get a bunch of people together right now currently to basically just to do delves and stuff like that. Delves are not hard to do. Like I said, I could basically solo at least, I could solo all of them to that point, but it's still fun because it's faster to get it with people, plus everybody benefits from it. So, that's exactly what I look at. And like I said, I do help new players when they first come in. If you're looking for stellar gear and stuff like that, I don't mind helping them out. But like I said, when it comes to demanding items coming to my stream and doing it that way, that's definitely a no-no. But if you are on global here and you're actually asking for help, which I'm after doing the last good few years, doing it that way, because I know you're actually on the console. I know you're actually there. You're not in my stream. And I'll be able to basically cross information with you with my PlayStation and doing it that way. So, like I said, I'll be able to add you to my PlayStation and so on and so forth. So you're getting the direct help that you need for the console. Instead of me trying to ask the question constantly are you playing on this console? Or are you playing on PC? Or are you playing on what? I don't mind basically asking that question when you're in the stream, but at least you're not asking for items. So once you start asking for items, I'm like, I can't do it because I don't know where you're to, what you're trying to do, and what you're trying to play. And that's the thing. The same thing that happened there yesterday with one person that came into my stream. He came in and basically started demanding items. They were like, can you give me items? Okay, first off, like I said, that's no good here. That's absolutely no good here. I'm on Twitch right now. So I'm basically doing my stream. I'm doing whatever I can. And I'm reading everybody else's text messages and stuff, doing all that stuff. And doing it the best way I can. And I'm basically looking at exactly what needs to be done. So that's exactly what I do. So, like, I mean, if you're on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, this is why I say I can help you. If you're not, I do have a PC account, but it's not no use for anybody because it's only made for just for the PTS server, and that's the only thing it's good for. So I still go to the PTS server to test out things and see what new updates are coming out and so on and so forth. Now I know there's another I think another add-on coming out within the new year, but I'm not sure what they're going to be doing with that yet. That's still up in the air. They're still working on a few things with Trove. Now, the only thing is with saying that, I'm not sure what's going to be staying and what's going to be added to the game. But I heard basically there was supposed to be not a new Uber because that's already done. But I heard to a couple of people and also through the devs itself, they might think about adding higher crystalline gear. But that doesn't mean they will, because a lot of people are going to be kind of cheesed if they do because of how hard the crystalline 4 is to get. So I would not want to see crystalline 5 because it'll be almost impossible to get because of that. Now, crystalline 4 might be easier to get to a point after that fact, but not saying they're actually going to do anything with that. And that's the big, huge thing right there. So that's exactly what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at all the communication with all the devs, get all the stuff together, get all the information together. I'm not looking at websites. I'm talking directly with them. And I want to be able to see exactly what they're going to do because I want to know exactly what is going to come up in the future for this game. And I want to know exactly if it's going to be sticking or is it going to be something that's going to be only temporary, like what they do with the events and so on and so forth. I want to make sure my information is correct before I even start streaming it, because that's what I normally do. As I said before in one of my streams, it usually takes me a month or two to get all the information from basically all these people. So, like, I mean, I do have a direct connection with them. And like I said, it's just one of those things that I love doing and working with. And like I said, I like working with you guys too as well, to give you the information about different games, or different grinding games itself. And like I said, not just on Trove, but I do try to keep up with all the information so people can actually get the right direction. Instead of coming in and saying, oh my God, there's a new update, what do you do? Well, every single update so far, like I said, I know what I'm doing with it, what to be done with the mastery system and so on and so forth. But there's a limit to, like I said, not the limit to information, but the limit to what I know from the PTS server, from what the devs and stuff have been telling me, and so on and so forth. So I've been trying to work with them as much as I can. Now, look, I mean, they're only going to release a certain part of information because they're not sure what they're going to be doing either. They'll have, so you got to remember, okay, for every item in this game, they're created by players, pretty much. A good 95% of it. So some of the items will stick, some of the items will not. So what stuff that don't stick or be added to the game, then that's what, like I said, that's why I like try to keep an open air for the stuff that's going to stick. So if there's a new weapon or this Crystalline 5 comes out or anything like that, I'd be able to let people know and say, okay, you got to get ready for this. This is exactly what core is going to be required, and so on and so forth. So you know exactly what's going on. And that's exactly what I do. Like, I mean, if you're following, like I said, my Trove and stuff like that, and what I'm doing, like I said, you'll understand exactly what I'm doing with my YouTube and stuff like that too. Because I'm basically posting a lot of stuff over there to basically let you guys know Okay, this is the update. This is the event. This is whatever. Some of the stuff I'm not started with yet to do it, but I'm thinking about going to PC and basically build up my account so I can actually get a lot more stuff done there as well. So, like I said, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication to a game because I've been playing this since it came out on the console. And just before a closed beta, I played that as well on PC. I just never built up a character enough. Like I said, I've got some of the rarest items for the closed beta on PC, but I mean, it's just what it is. But you know, it's what you got to deal with, of course. Plus, you got to deal with more crashes and so on and so forth. Because when this game first came out, it was horrible. It used to crash every probably 5 or 10 minutes. That's how unstable this game was. It's still playable, but it used to take you forever to get anything with it. Like, I mean, it was one portal. There was very little done, and so on and so forth. So I could go right back to then. So, you know, it's what it is. But like I said, I love playing this game. Like I said, I love sharing information with you guys. But like I said before, I got to make sure my information is correct. Because if it's not, and I give you falsified information, then it makes me look like an idiot. I don't like to be look like an idiot itself. And that's just the way I work. Like, say, if this new mount comes out or this new something, well, if it's only in one mount, I don't really follow by that because it's what it is. But if it's a major update or an event or something like that, I'm notified by 2 or 3 months before on here. So, like I said, I go along and look at the PC version, and I look at the console version, which is completely different, and so on and so forth. And I just basically my TV is cut out for a second. But yeah, but the thing is, that's exactly what I do. This is what my channel is about, and so on and so forth. Like, I mean, every bit of information that's given, it's 100% correct. And like I said, it took me probably about 2 or 3 months to gain just a couple of videos. And no joke. Like, I mean, I had to make sure that what I was given was actually correct. And that's what I do. And that's when I dropped my first video. That's why if you look at YouTube itself, my YouTube channel, the very first troll video was in 2017. Just because of that reason. Because there wasn't much to the game back then. And the hub and everything used to crash a lot. I used to crash every 15 minutes. And it was just that horrible to play. So I couldn't even really stream it or anything like that beforehand. So in 2017 is when they started stabilizing the system a bit more so I could actually start streaming it. And that's exactly what I started doing. I started off with YouTube first. And now, like I said, now I'm with Twitch. Like I said, it's a completely different story, but I mean, it's what it is. And I don't mind supporting you guys. Like I said, just to make sure everything is going to be kosher and everything's going to work right. So, yeah. But anyway, regardless of that, hopefully everybody's doing good today, of course. Just basically a little bit of a health check here. Hopefully everybody's, like I said, enjoying the games, and hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream at the same time. Or doing both exactly at the same time. Or just doing whatever. Like I said, for me, I love survival games. I love grinders. I love all these type of games. And like I said, I've been playing them for years. I've played MMOs for years, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. But it's all good. It's all Gouda like cheese. I love Gouda cheese. Yum. Anyway, what I'm going to do here, guys, is basically, before I get troved, because I got a funny feeling I'm going to get troved soon, what I'm going to do is just end my stream here, of course. Hopefully, basically, have a good day, guys, and have a good one. and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in the next one. And hopefully my throat is not so hoarse because it sounds horrible right now. But anyway, be safe for now, guys. Have fun, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you on the next stream. If not, hopefully I'll get you in your stream so I can give you some support as well. So thanks, guys, for supporting. Thanks for following, and just have a great day. And like I said, probably catch you later on today or tomorrow or whatever the time I get a chance to stream again. And peace out for now, and have fun.